In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 MLB games happening on August 4th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus Boston Red Sox. The Kansas City Royals, sitting at 56-56 with a 46-64 over-under record, are set to face off against the Boston Red Sox, who are 62-51 with a 53-57 over-under mark, on Monday evening in the first game of a 3-game American League Series. This matchup looks like it'll feature some solid starting pitching on both sides, but Boston's bats give them a clear advantage. The Royals have a pitching crew that can hang in there and keep things tight, and with Falter on the hill, they're a decent underdog option. But the Red Sox are playing strong at home right now and have a knack for piling on runs, so they're the team I'm leaning toward. Boston's on a hot streak with 5 wins in a row, and they're crushing it offensively in their own park. With Bello starting and the lineup clicking, the Red Sox seem primed to keep that momentum going. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the road and home splits, it seems like both pitchers can keep the scoring in check. Bailey Falter's got a 1-3 record with a 4.17 earned run average and opponents hitting .246 against him over 49.2 innings in 10 road games, while Brayan Bello stands at 5-3 with a 3.33 earned run average and 1.3 WHIP across 75.2 innings in 13 home games, including 12 starts. The bullpens for both squads have been lights out this year, with the Royals ranking 9th in the league at 3.73 earned run average for relievers, and the Red Sox sitting second with a 3.28 bullpen ERA. The under has hit in 5 of their last 10 games, with 4 overs and 1 push. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Atlanta Braves. It's the first game of a 3-game series between National League foes down in Hotlanta, as the Milwaukee Brewers roll into town to take on the Atlanta Braves on Monday night. These two squads are meeting for the second time this season. Back in mid-June, Atlanta nabbed 2 out of 3 games up in Milwaukee. At that point, the Brewers were just 3 games above .500, but they've turned into the hottest team in baseball over the past couple of months. They've kept the pedal down in the second half with no hint of slowing up. Priester has been an absolute beast on the mound, especially over the last 2 months where he's been straight up untouchable. The Milwaukee pitcher started their only win against the Braves in June, giving up just 1 run and 7 hits while fanning 7 over 6 innings. On the other side, Fedde had a rocky debut start for Atlanta and has been hit or miss all year. He's also struggled big time at Truist Park in his career, going 0-2 with an ugly 8.49 earned run average across 5 starts there. I'm not convinced that pickup will ever pan out for Atlanta, and it sure won't here. Milwaukee's taken 4 of their last 6 against the Braves. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. The over cashed in 2 of the 3 games during their first series, with the teams averaging 7 runs a game combined. The 1 game Priester started and won for Milwaukee was the only under, but things might play out differently this time. Back in June, the Brewers' bats were ice cold and couldn't find a rhythm. That's obviously flipped in a huge way, and they're smashing the ball left and right now. Since the All-Star break, they've dropped at least 8 runs in 7 games and notched 6 or more in 9. Just last week, they racked up 8 or more in 5 of 6 games, so they're scorching hot. Atlanta's offense hasn't lived up to the hype, but if they can chip in even a few runs, we should be in good shape. Over their last 6 games, the Braves have put up 34 runs total, reaching double digits twice. The over has hit in 8 of the last 10 head-to-head matchups between these clubs. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Reds versus Chicago Cubs. The Cincinnati Reds are set to square off against the Chicago Cubs, with both teams aiming to build on their solid season so far. The Cubs might get the edge from oddsmakers since they're playing at home, but Soroka's been getting knocked around, giving up 22 hits and 13 runs over his last 22 innings. Even worse for Chicago, they've lost every single one of Soroka's last 9 starts, not winning a game with him on the mound since June 6th. On the flip side, Lodolo's been lights out for the Reds, allowing just 21 hits and 7 runs across his last 33.1 innings. Even broader, he's surrendered only 9 runs over his last 43 innings. The guy's absolutely dealing right now. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. The Reds have gone under the total in most of their recent games, with a 1-8 to 1 over-under record in their last 10. The Cubs aren't much different at home against Cincinnati, posting a 3-6 to 1 over-under mark in their last 10 matchups. With the Reds' bats cooling off lately, we're looking to the Cubs to drive most of the scoring in this one. Problem is, even though they're tops in the league for runs, they've dipped a bit below their usual output recently, which might not be enough to push this game over the total on their own. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Texas Rangers. It's the kickoff to a 3-game American League Series, with the New York Yankees heading into Globe Life Field to battle the Texas Rangers on Monday evening. It might not look like the smartest move after how the Yankees struggled against Miami, but here's what stands out to me. Max Fried has been their go-to ace all year, and he's the type who can eat up innings, which covers up the Yankees' biggest headache from that last series, their shaky bullpen. The Rangers haven't handled left-handers well, and I figure Patrick Corbin is still overperforming a bit compared to what he's worth. It's tough to feel great about the Yankees after their rough month, where they've seemed flat, especially getting swept by the Marlins without much fight. Fried had a bumpy July too, coughing up 25 hits and 16 earned runs in just 26 innings. That said, the Yankees still have talent on paper, and Fried remains one of the top arms in the game. Corbin's shown some better stuff lately, but he's been downright bad for the past 4 years, so backing him doesn't sit right with me. The odds make sense here. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Both starters are doing a solid job keeping runs off the board. Max Fried sitting at 7-3 with a sharp 2.88 earned run average on the road, and opponents hitting just .223 against him over 75 innings in 12 starts, while Patrick Corbin's 2-3 with a 3.1 earned run average at home and a 1.18 WHIP across 49.1 innings in 9 starts. The relief crews are hanging tough as well, with the Yankees ranking 22nd at 4.28 earned run average for their bullpen, and the Rangers 4th with a 3.35 mark. The under has come through in each of the last 3 head-to-heads. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.